Good morning from the Bricktown Chevy Events Center. Dave Morris alongside Kaitlyn Bullard. It is the Confluence Conference 2017 kicking off, the next 36 hours here?
That's right. We're going to be here till Friday at 3, so here we go.
It'll be a good time. It's the state's and perhaps the region's largest digital marketing conference. Kaitlyn is with Big Wing, and she's the conference chair this year. Let's back up and talk about Confluence. I think we decided it started back in 2012.
2012, so I think that makes it 6th year if I'm counting right.
I think that's right.
Okay.
I'm not strong in the math department, but we'll say it's 6 years.
That's right.
And It's grown each year. When was the first time you went?
The first time I went was in 2015, and it was in the Plaza District at the Lyric Theater.
So you've seen it in 3 different destinations, if you will.
I have, yeah. So we've been in theaters as long as I've seen it, and then this is the first year that we're in a much larger venue.
As conference chair, did you tell people, no, we're going to a larger venue, I need more space if I'm going to run the show?
Well, it was really about location. We've been in the Plaza District since we've started, and we love that district, but we thought it would be fun to just move and show off a different district of Oklahoma City, and which better one than Bricktown. So
this is true. This will be an interesting 2 days, plus all the construction going on.
That always makes it fun.
It does make it fun. All right, so what can people expect today and tomorrow?
So today they can expect some wonderful speakers covering all kinds of topics, some topics that we've never had before. We've never talked about email. We've never talked about analytics. So covering both of those, they can expect some really good food. We've got Bedre chocolate coming from down south to bring us some chocolate for snacks later this afternoon.
It's a local company, you're right?
All local. So yes, we've got all local food vendors. We've got Hideaway Pizza and Nux Wheelhouse providing lunch. So we've got some fun social media contest, and then our theme is the 80s, so how can you not have fun with that? So
doing a live webcast here from the Chevy Bricktown Events Center here in downtown Oklahoma City, actually just east of downtown Oklahoma City, as she mentioned. In Bricktown, we will be live up until things get kicked off here around 8:45. So every 5 minutes or so, we'll be chatting with various speakers and vendors that will be participating today and tomorrow. I saw Junction Coffee roll up outside, so yet another local vendor.
Exactly, yeah. We're really excited to have Junction, and we've got hot and cold brew out there, and then any specialty drinks, and they're just fun. So we're going with a retro theme with them. So
very good. In fact, let's dive into that a little bit. When I saw you yesterday, you were right behind us hanging this large hashtag banner, which, by the way, hashtag Confluence Conference. What was some of the legwork that went into putting this conference together this week?
Oh, gosh. So coordinating vendors and sponsors, and we've been really fortunate this year to have a ton of great vendors and sponsors, but they're bringing booths and bringing things, and we're getting signage hung, and we've got some interesting little foam core things hanging from the stage, which we've never done before. So
you feel pretty confident about those?
I hope so. I hope the fishing line we got is strong enough to hold those.
You were asking me yesterday, hey Dave, you know how to tie a knot? I'm like, I'm not sure I'm going to say yes to that because I don't want that to come crashing down.
Yeah, no liability issues.
Right, no liability at all. You mentioned the vendors and the speakers, how has the willingness changed as this conference has grown for people to participate?
When we first started, obviously we were just getting started, and we were seeking out vendors to help us out and to spread our name and to spread theirs too, of course. But this year we've had so many people approach us, and it's just been really cool to see how much Confluence is being recognized. And we've had vendors from out of the country. Honestly, we have somebody from Canada upstairs who sought us out because of the way that Confluence, really brings in the industry's leaders, and people are starting to recognize that. So.
And the theme this year, you mentioned Back to the Future of Digital. What's behind that?
Back to the Future of Digital. So throwing around theme ideas back in, the spring, really, we were talking about maybe a retro theme and how can we make that relevant. And we thought, the 80s, that was really the heyday of marketing, and not digital marketing, of course. There was no really digital marketing back then, but the print ads in the 80s were on top of the world, and we just wanted to see what was it about those ads of the 80s and the way people advertised in the 80s that still applies today. So, and of course, the 80s is just fun. So we'll have all kinds of movies and songs and good soundtrack today.
Our man Tim Money is behind the camera. He could not be more thrilled for the hashtag of the password. I love the 80s here. He's a big 80s music guy, so he's all about that.
That's right.
All right. Let me ask you a few questions about you, Kaitlyn. What do you do at Big Wing?
So at Big Wing, I'm the manager of content and social media marketing. So we run an inbound team of writers and tweeters and Instagrammers and people that just really serve our clients well through content. So content online.
And what is your personal favorite social media platform? What do you gravitate towards? Me, I'm kind of an Instagram guy.
I love Instagram. It doesn't have the clutter of Facebook. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
And then Twitter's just not my jam.
Twitter's
it's a lot
mess
to keep up with.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with Twitter.
I love Instagram. It's clean.
I do too. Well, and the two of us are kind of camera people. You also have a photography business?
Yes, I do wedding photography on the side on the weekends when I can. So I love showing off my wedding photos on Instagram too.
Things have been busy for you, right?
Yeah, always busy, but that's how I like it.
We mentioned Junction Coffee. Are you just a plain drip, black cream, sugar type coffee? Do you go for lattes? Are you a pumpkin spice person?
Not a pumpkin spice person. I can't do the heavy flavors. I am a creamer snob, though.
Okay.
I like pretty plain coffee, but I'm all about that natural bliss creamer.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. All right, Confluence Conference getting kicked off here in a little bit this morning, Thursday morning here at the Chevy Bricktown Events Center. We'll let Kaitlyn go. She has a lot to get into. You can find more information at confluenceconference.org. Are tickets still available at this point?
You can buy tickets at the door. Bring us a check. It's $250 at the door for 2 days of awesome speakers. So.
Very good. Kaitlyn Bullard, ladies and gentlemen, with Big Wing, thank you very much for your time. Best
Thanks,
of luck
Dave.
today and tomorrow.
Thank you.